Yo, what's up? I just want to make a quick video because I recently hit Immortal, and like in one act I went from Gold 3 all the way to Immortal, and I just kind of wanted to show you guys how I did that. So I played a lot of games, and like I was hard stuck Gold for like 120 of these wins, and I was like confused. I was like, why am I not ranking up? Why am I like this? Because like I used to be really like okay at the game, like D3, right? So like I have some prior knowledge, but like I was genuinely stuck in Gold for a while. What I've noticed is like if you want to rank up, if you can like consistently like do great as a duelist, great, like play a duelist. But what worked for me is like I started honing my skills as like initiators and stuff like that. Like, well, this is not very skillful, but you know what I mean. Like if I can top frag as a duelist or like an initiator, there is such a higher chance I'm gonna win my fights. There's a higher chance I'm going to win these games. And also clutches are very important. If you can win a round for your team that seems like it's a hard round to win, you're going to boost your teammates mental. It's going to help you out a lot. And if you can consistently play well as an initiator or support role, at least from my experience, you'll win a lot more games versus like just top fragging as a duelist, because it's a little easier. And say your teammates aren't as good as you, or in your opinion they're not as good as you, if they can do good as a duelist, that's great. Then all you have to worry about is doing your job, because if you can do that, there's a higher chance of you winning. So what I'm getting at is like a lot of people like focus on like, why is my aim terrible? Like I have all these issues with my aim, but like honestly some people might not even have bad aim. Like if you go in DM and you're like consistently practicing that, you probably don't have bad aim. It might be an issue with the way you're positioning yourself, the way you're like taking fights, challenging fights. Like are you like peeking an angle correctly versus just raw aim mechanics? Because like what I've noticed is like a lot of people in these, like I don't think I have great aim, to be honest. I just like hold angles correctly, and well somewhat correctly, you know. I'm still Immortal, I'm not like top 500, but like I think I've learned how to take fights correctly and not like make as many dumb mistakes. Because I think the higher the rank is, it's not even like the better the aim gets, it's more like the less mistakes you make. Because like what I see a lot is like people will be just like swinging random stuff like in lower ranks. Like people will just be taking fights that they shouldn't be taking, and in that case they'll be dying early in the rounds, not giving their teammates much of like a support and like things like that. You need to be like playing correctly, not taking all these fights without your teammates, having someone to trade you out if you mess up, or like challenging things that will like benefit your team. So yeah, what else was I gonna say? I was gonna mention something else. Sorry, I'm like ranting a bit, because like I wanted to make this video for a while, but like I didn't know how to like bring it out. Like I'm still fairly new to like this shit. But what I wanted to say is I've noticed a lot of people stress about their aim more than like their game sense and their positioning, and I think that might be as important, if not more important, than your aim. Because having good aim is great, but if you're not playing smartly, if you're not playing correctly, if you're not helping your team out and like being a good and useful teammate, you're not doing your job. Like I don't care if you're like getting all these kills if you're not benefiting the team, if you're not calming correctly, if you're not helping your team out. Also, sorry, it's like a rant, but also like if you're in queue and like you're getting pissed at your teammates, like try to be as like positive as you can, because the second like you argue with someone, like or like start like getting into like an argument with someone, you have a less likely chance of winning, because people are going to get tilted, their mentals turn to shit, and then they will be less likely to play well. Because like I'm pretty sure no one plays well. Like say someone fucks up a clutch, if you're gonna like complain about it, there's nothing that can be done. It happened. Like maybe it was an easy clutch and he fumbled it, unlucky, like GG's, go next round. Don't like give up on the whole game because of it, or just like scold them, because I'm sure they know they've done bad. And just like the way you interact with your teammates has an effect. And I think people need to like, yeah, just like understand that, and like not just complain about your teammates the whole time, like because everyone has bad games too. So like the more you can be like a mental like boost to your teammates, the better and more likelihood you're gonna win. Yeah, sorry, that's kind of like a rant, but like that's just what like I've learned. I hope this is like of help to you. I'm gonna start like streaming on Twitch. You don't need to follow it if you don't want. Just like if you have any questions, like on like how I did this in such a short time, but I did grind a lot of games. I'm not gonna lie. I had a lot of free time on my hands. So if you want to like, thank you for like listening to the whole thing. It's more of a rant than like an actual proper video, but like thank you. Yeah, honestly, thanks for watching. I don't know. You have a good day.